What's good, YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we're going to start a new series, When PPP Loan Scammers Get Caught. This is going to be part 1. Let's get into it.
Destiny. Are you Destiny?
No, ma'am.
Okay, is Destiny here?
No, ma'am.
Huh? What'd you say?
You're Destiny, right?
Would you mind if I just made a quick phone call?
A phone call to who?
Listen, we just want to talk to you real quick. It's
I love how she's trying to pretend like she's not Destiny. Like, let's just think this out. If you know you've done something illegal, some type of scam, right? And no matter how long, no matter how much time has passed, if the cops randomly, multiple officers randomly show up to your house, 9 times out of 10, the jig is up.
kind of weird when you're holding the door like crap.
Well,
like,
because they have the dogs, and I just
well,
don't
that's
want
why
them
we're asking. I don't want to get bit by a dog. That's why
to. Just
we're
my
asking.
comfort and like my, just for my own.
I can hang out here. We can hang out here. She just wants to talk to you.
Okay, would you mind just for my own comfort and like this is not my home, and I could step out for you all? Because it's
And
just
what?
odd that on a Wednesday that this is happening. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's just
Well,
working
right.
weekdays.
It's not odd that it happened on a Wednesday. It's just that they caught you when you was sleeping. They caught you when you was lacking. Like I said, 4 years done passed. You think you didn't, got away with this finesse and scam. And they said, no, 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 not today.
No, I get it. I understand.
Okay, we're not here for the homeowner. I'm here to speak with you. So if you can step out for a second and we'll explain to you what the situation is.
Just for my own safety, or like, do you all have a warrant or anything like that?
I need you to answer me first. Are you Destiny Harris?
No, ma'am.
That's a good question. Maybe someone who's in law enforcement or law, maybe more familiar, did they need a warrant in this situation? Because like I said, when she asked did they have a warrant, they got real quiet and didn't say anything. So if she just would have proceeded to close the door and went back in the house, would they have been able to enter the house? Or how would they been able to proceed? Let me know in the comments below.
Okay, I don't believe what you're telling me. I know that you're Destiny, so I'm asking you to come outside for a second, speak with us.
Okay. Could you just give me 1 second, please? To grab my telephone, it's right here on the table. Less
If
than
you
5
leave the
seconds.
door open while you grab it and you can come and make the phone call out here, we'll let you make the phone call, but we do have to talk to you. If you leave the door open, we'll let you grab your phone. You can make
Okay.
the phone call out here. Is that okay?
I'm comfortable with that. Are you okay
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we leave the door
Yeah,
open?
absolutely.
Okay.
Do you mind if I just put the...
Sure.
Okay.
The dog, the gate, so the dog can't get out?
Well, they have Daisy, another dog, so we'll just put her back here.
Okay. I couldn't tell with the door.
Solver?
Huh?
Solver or no?
No, I don't think so.
Well, she better say her last goodbyes to those dogs. I got a feeling she's going to be going away for some time now.
Hello?
Right away if she comes out.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, can you call Cage Car?
They already did.
So I just said, can I make a quick phone call? And they agreed. They just said leave the door open, obviously, so they can see, so they can grab it and come back. No.
Sounds like she know the jig is up.
Oh. Please here. Quiet, Casper. Quiet.
Cops is very patient because she's taking quite some time.
No. Okay. Not that I'm aware of. No, I've just been doing my normal, going to Trader Joe's. I can help. Got permission to come out? It's just for context, it's my mom. Just 'cause
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's your mom?
Why is it that when all these, I've done multiple videos on these PPP loan scammers, and whenever they get jammed up, the first call they make is the mama. First call they always make is to moms.
So she's not here.
No. She's not here. She's at work. I think she can hear you. Can you give her name, please? Would you mind if I ask for your name?
Mine is Kim Mead.
Miss Kim Mead. Yes.
Oh, Kim Mead.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Grown enough to do all this finessing and scamming, but you scared to ask the officer for their name. You got to call mama up and have her play investigator for you. Come on, man. We got to put our big girl pants on.
Detective Mead.
Oh, detective. Oh, detective. Okay.
Yes. There's.
Let's get into part 2.
Go to jail, Mom.
I understand.
So-
Destiny, you have to go. I don't know what's going on, but you can't fight it. Yeah,
On September 13th, 2024, a woman named Destiny Harris gets a knock on her door from police with a warrant for her arrest for unemployment fraud that she allegedly committed 4 years ago. But let's take it back to 2020. In the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak, numerous Americans lost their jobs, resulting in a significant rise in unemployment applications. This also led to some people attempting to exploit the system for benefits they were not eligible for. A financial investigator with the Department of Economic Opportunity informs a detective in the city of Delray Beach that 4 people had reported they received unemployment claims by employees who were still currently employed. An investigation was then initiated.
For all you people that think they don't go back and put the pieces to the puzzle together, they do. You just got to understand with the government, they move very slowly. They move at a snail's pace. So just because it's been a couple years have passed by and you think you got off scot-free, that may not be the case.
3 months later, after all the information was collected on the claimants, their phone providers were issued subpoenas. Detectives find one of the claimants was victim of identity theft while the other 3 had filed for benefits themselves. Each employee was paid the minimum $275 a week and did not have hours reduced. Therefore, they were not eligible to file with DEO. Fast forward to December 2022, the detectives speak to each claimant over the phone and meet for an in-person interview. 2 of them all filed unemployment claims for themselves when they should not have been entitled to the benefits, but there was insufficient evidence to support a criminal charge for filing a fraudulent unemployment claim, as they believed they were filing based on the work status of a secondary employment. As for Destiny Harris, she allegedly told the detectives that she did not file as she was working full-time, but after police accessed her bank records, it was found that she had received $19,975. Harris
All this over 20 grand. Like, let's just put this into context. $20,000 is realistically not even going to last you a year. Like I said, you may be able to pay a few bills. She probably went on a trip or 2. But I mean, probably in 6 months, majority of that money was gone. People are really taking penitentiary chances for $20,000. I just don't get it. I mean, I understand times is hard, but I mean, this was during the pandemic. She could have did Uber, she could have did Lyft, she could have did all these gig apps, which were booming. Instacart. You had some people who was making 6 figures, $100,000+ a year doing gig apps. But people want to be lazy and want fast money. And now you done threw your whole life away. Never probably gonna be able to get any type of serious, real job for not even 20 grand.
scheduled to meet with the detective on January 2023 but failed to show. She was contacted several times after and the phone would go straight to voicemail. A letter was then sent to her listed address, however the letter was returned as undeliverable. But Destiny failed to realize that due to this her case remained active and eventually police would come knocking.
There. I don't know. I know, I can find out. It looks like, sitting at the table. Just waiting.
All right, I'm gonna skip over to part 3 because this kind of, the previous video I showed already captured this.
I think they're all detectives. can't see. Detective one PD.
What is going on?
I have no idea.
Okay,
Mom.
so there's a warrant for your arrest. Okay,
Oh my gosh.
so that's what we're here for. So I would like to explain more to you and actually
Okay, so that does answer my question from earlier. They do have a warrant. So yeah, she's probably going to jail tonight.
sit down and have a conversation with you. But in the meantime, we do need to take you back with us. And because you have your mom on the phone, that's why I'm explaining this to you, so that she knows what's going on also. Okay?
Okay.
All right. She won't tell you what the warrant's for.
It's for fraud.
It's for what?
It's for fraud, but like I said, we'll go back and sit down and actually, I'll let you,
Yeah, please.
I'll explain all the charges exactly.
Okay.
But just because you have her on the phone, that's the only reason why I'm
No, I understand.
explaining.
That's fine.
As much
Full
as I am right
transparency
now.
with my mom. That's fine.
Okay, can you give your phone to somebody, and then I'm gonna call Jaquette, and then I'll call Vinny. I mean not Vinny. Gary right now to get details from him what's going on.
Okay, I'm in the middle. I need to tell my boss. I'm not telling my boss that,
Yeah,
obviously.
can she tell her boss that? Like,
I work for the federal government myself, so there's.
Well, you won't be working for the federal government too much longer after this is processed, because I mean your employer will find out. Again, look at this. She had a federal job, probably some good benefits, pension, and she sold that all away for $20,000. Like, let me know what you think in the comments about that. People who make these short-term decisions for small money. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Someone gave you 20,000. It would be nice, but you wouldn't be talking about quitting your job and retiring. So I don't understand. If you got a decent job, you got something to lose, why would you sell your life away for 20 grand? Like, if we're going to scam, we got to start scamming big. Millions, 5, 10 million, and then take that money, move it over to some type of overseas account and live over there and never come back. Or else it's going to catch up with you. I just don't get it. You falsely apply for unemployment. They got all your documentation there, your name, your last known address, all your family members. How do you think this is not going to come back to you? It's absolutely insane.
For me, for my job security and my children.
Are you working right now?
Yeah, I'm in a meeting like right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, baby, you might want to go ahead and end that Zoom call and, let them know that you're going to be taking a ride with these officers and you won't be able to come back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give you that courtesy, and we don't
I
normally
know
do
you don't
that.
have to do that. I
So go
understand.
ahead and make a phone call to your boss and let him know that you're gonna be, I guess, out for the rest of the day at least.
Let me call Jaquette. I'll pay that.
What the is going on? Do you have all the context for like what's going on, or like what's
Can you
the?
sit on
Can
the
I
chair
close
for
the
me?
door because I don't want my children?
Wasn't crying when that 20 bands hit that account. Wasn't crying when that 20 bands hit.
Yeah.
To like hear that.
Is anyone else here, adult-wise?
Yeah, they are.
Dad is here.
Okay. Just because we don't obviously want to leave the kids.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so Destiny,
That thought just hit me too. You got kids? You got children? Like, where was the forward thinking? Like, man, if I'm illegally getting funds that I know I'm not entitled to, what can happen to my children? So not only is she going to lose her job, now who's going to take care of the kids? Now you're putting stress on mom and dad. They have to pick up the responsibility of raising your kids, all because you wanted to make a quick dollar.
Yeah.
just calm down. I'm gonna call Jaquette. I'm gonna call Gary to see what's going on. It's so crazy, but fraud for what?
I have no idea.
Now she's trying to play stupid, like she has no idea what she could possibly have fraud for. Come on, if you know you filed for unemployment illegally and you were still working the whole time, now detectives are at your door and you just have no idea why they're here. Come on, stop the cat.
I don't know. I thought it was for something for like Jaquette, what he's handling with the ticket that I took care of for the Deerfield Beach Courthouse. I thought that's what it was for, but I'm like, there's no way because I'm not scheduled to go back to that hearing until May 9th.
All right, let me call Jaquette, or I'm gonna call Gary G and see which one is better. And then I'll call Gary to see what's going on.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here.
She'll be able to. Let me give her my phone number.
Maybe you'll be able to reach out to moms from the jail cell later on tonight. Don't even worry about it. Again, like I said, she seems to still be playing confused. Like she has no possible idea why these detectives are here. Come on, let's make it make sense. If you commit a crime, whether it was yesterday or 5 years from now, and multiple police detectives show up at your house, you automatically know what you're going down for.
Have a pen?
Yeah, Kim. Yeah, let me have. Can I speak to Kim?
You're on speaker. She can hear you clearly.
Hey, Kim.
Hi.
How you doing? Thank you for doing this. Thank you for giving me the information you didn't have to. That's not me.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready for my number.
I'm ready. Speak to anybody without your attorney, understood?
I understand that, Mom. But
These officers are way more patient than me, because, man, we would have been wrapping this up real fast. Like, we ain't got time out here. You know you committed fraud. We're not going to sit here and play games like you're clueless and now you want all this time and patience and mercy. No. Let's wrap this up. Dad is home. Go ahead, let Dad know that you're going to be coming with us. Going to have to watch the kids, and let's get this thing moving. Like I said, these people always break out and crying and tears, and they have no clue what's going on. But when they got that money and was living it up, when everybody else was just trying to figure it out and make a way and do it the right way, I don't feel bad.
I don't.
I mean, they're gonna arrest you.
I know that I can't go to jail, Mom.
I understand.
So-
Because you have to go. I don't know what's going on, but you can't fight it. Yeah, you'll get another charge.
I know that I can't do that.
I'm gonna call the attorney. You have to go with them. I mean, Delaware PD is good people, believe me. But you have to go with them. I'll call Jaquette. I'm gonna call Gary to see what the charges are, and we'll go from there. Okay? Just be calm, but you do not say anything until your attorney gets here. You are not to say not one thing. Do you understand?
Yes, Mom, I understand.
At least Mom is giving her some solid advice. Like I said, you never want to talk to law enforcement about anything. They're not your friends. You always want to have your attorney present. So that's definitely some solid advice.
I know you're worried about your job. But did you tell your job you had to get off?
Did you text them?
I just sent my boss a ping on Teams.
That job is dead, baby. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. That job is dead. That's over and gone with. You wasn't thinking about that job when you applied for these 20 bands. So don't even worry about it now.
Do you have your boss's number just in case I need to call her? Because I don't know. Well, you'll be able to call me. Don't worry. So let me. If you want to text me while you're there in front of them, your boss's number or something, just in case.
Mom, you cannot tell my VP that.
I'm not going to tell her that. I'm smarter than that.
Can you just tell them I'm sick? I haven't taken off any time in over a year. Just tell them I'm sick or in the hospital or something.
Okay, so you've had a chance to reach out to the boss.
I'm still messaging him right now.
Okay, and then I'll have you leave your watch here so that you don't have to worry about that when we get there.
Okay.
And do you have any other jewelry or anything else that you want to leave here?
Do you need to take your asthma pump? I don't know if you're allowed to have them in there, but
I'm gonna grab
Is it inhaler?
Yeah.
They'll let you have it.
okay,
They'll
good.
let you have
Thank
it.
you.
The nurse just signs off on it.
Thank you.
Can I ask you like a ballpark question of how long do you think I'll be sitting in there?
You're gonna be sitting there for a little bit of time. I mean, like I said, hopefully, maybe they'll get. She'll probably get a bail though. She'll probably get bail, so she probably won't be in there too long, as long as they have the money to put up. But again, like I said, to throw your life away for $20,000 when you got a federal job, you got children that's dependent upon you. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, we got to weigh risk versus reward here, and to sell your, endanger all of those things, your career and your children's um, life over 20,000. I just never understood it. Especially like I said during the pandemic, they had all types of. It looks like matter of fact, she's living at home, so she's not even paying rent. Now that I think about it, she's living at home with mom and dad. She's not paying rent. They have plenty of these companies were very understanding. If give them a call and say, hey, I just lost my job, or did XYZ, can I get a payment plan, or can we defer? So like I said, there's really no excuse. I just thought about that. Yeah, she's living at home with mom and dad. Yeah, there was no excuse for her to scam. Like I said, she probably thought she was going to get away with this, thought this was going to be some quick, easy money, and that was backfired 4 years later. Let's get into part 5.
I'll be sitting in there.
We don't know. That's if there's a warrant, it could be there. And we don't know what. Did the kids see the?
Yes, Mom, they saw them, so they're not stupid. Okay. They know what's going on, and I'm sure they can hear me through the window over there.
All right.
You weren't thinking about those kids when that 20 band hit the account, so don't worry about them now.
Tell Tyrell to bring them in the room.
I already put them in the room, Mom.
How old are the kids?
But they know. They saw them at the door, and I told Chloe to move.
Okay, that's it. All right, I need to call the attorney. Just go with them. You're in good hands. They're always good. Let me just call the attorney, okay? And then I'll reach out to Kim to see what's going on, and I'll call Gary to make sure you're good. Okay. You have no idea what it's for?
Mom, I have no idea. I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
There she go lying again. You know exactly what this for. You committed fraud. You applied for unemployment when you already had a job. It's really pissing me off that she's trying to sit here and play stupid. Like, at this point, you might as well be honest with your mom, because that's going to better help your situation. You like, come on, like let's stop the cap here. If officers show up to your house in the middle of the day on a Wednesday, and you know what you've committed, whether, like I said, it's a year from now, whether it was a year from now or 10 years from now, you know you did some fraudulent activity. Like, come on.
I'm literally driving around and walking the streets and going to Trader Joe's as if I'm a free person.
All right, honey, just listen to the kids, just go with them, and you don't have a choice. Tell them what's going on.
No, he doesn't know what's going on.
Again, these cops are very, very, very patient, man. Because like I said, this would have been wrapped up. She would have been in the back of the paddy wagon 15 minutes ago.
Told him to hurry up and put the dog away, and I stepped outside quickly. I didn't tell him anything. He knows nothing.
All right, well, let me call Gary. I need to call Gary to see if he'll give me information. Because he's over the...
Okay, Mom. All right. I need to tell... All right.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all know she touched me. Y'all about to arrest her.
Okay. Yeah, there's a warrant. So,
Look at all this embarrassment she's causing her family. Looks like there might be, I don't know if that's the dad or the brother. I'm sure the neighbors are looking. I'm sure it's multiple cop cars outside the street. All this embarrassment to the family, to yourself, your children, wondering what's going on with mom. I'm sure, like I said, they're overhearing, listening what's going on, all for 20 bands.
obviously you got the kids and everything, and I'm going to have her leave her stuff with you so that we don't have to...
Y'all know how long she'll be in there? Like,
They have no idea. I asked.
Yeah, we don't make that determination, so once she goes up to county, then
What does that mean?
So when we take you back to our police department just for processing and to do paperwork, and then we'll take you up to county jail where they process it.
y'all had like a time in where she'll see a judge or anything?
I don't know.
Yes, and stop crying. It's going to be fine.
No, it's not.
Listen, it's going to be fine.
I need to call my boss, Mom. I have to go. And I need to tell the kids goodbye real quick, because they've already been standing out here for a while. Jake, I have to log off. I have a family emergency, and I'll probably need UTO for the rest of the week.
Okay.
Ballpark.
Hope everything's fine.
Thank you. I have to go like right now, so I can't even give you context, but I'm
Lying to your employer. Like they're not going to find out. Clearly, this body cam footage has been released. I mean, like again, like I said, if we're going to do crime, we got to do at least try to be a smart criminal. We got to stop trying to do petty, low-level crime. That's going to be easily traced back to us. Like let's be smarter going into 2025 if we are going to do crime, which you shouldn't at all. Because like I said, there's so many opportunities now to make money. But if you are, let's just at least be a smart criminal.
logging out for the day, and if you could just like put UTO in for me so that I can at least, you know, get paid and whatnot. But I have to step away like now.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Okay. Can I just say bye to my kids?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really want you to go back in. So that's the only thing.
God, I don't want them to, I don't want that type of anxiety to sit with them.
You want us to like step
You weren't worried about those kids when you illegally applied for unemployment. Yeah, you want to be mom of the year.
out and one of us stay with you and the kids can come out and you just
Yeah.
tell them that you gotta come and talk or something like that.
Yeah.
That way you don't have all four of us standing around when they come out and it doesn't look weird.
Wait.
I hope they don't bring these kids out on this porch with all these officers and stuff like that. I really hope not.
You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know. Can I use your shirt, please? This is not getting the job done.
Does the nose ring come out or no?
No, it
I got
doesn't.
it.
It
Okay,
does not.
just make sure
Oh
you
yeah,
get that
this
one.
one earring.
Which one was the meat on the I get? Like, what you?
I
Oh,
called.
you bring your computer loud out.
Just close it. I called my boss and I told them, I said, I have a family emergency. I have to go.
Yeah.
No belts or anything in pockets or anything like
Nothing.
that.
I don't even know what to tell them.
Just
Like, what
tell
do
them-
people
Just tell them that you're coming back to talk to us
This is
about
embarrassing.
something for now.
Yeah, this is very embarrassing. But again, you weren't thinking about this when you got these funds illegally.
I mean, it could be tonight. You know, I just don't know.
I know.
So I don't want to tell you
One thing and it's
going to
not.
be
I
tomorrow when
understand.
it's tonight. I don't want you know.
It's not even like I can say, oh, mommy has a work trip because I travel for work sometimes, like DC and stuff.
Yeah, I think this is serious.
Might as well just keep it 100 with the kids. Mommy committed fraud, and I got to go down with these officers and try to get everything figured out.
You have to leave this haircut.
If you can, yeah.
Obviously, take this because I
Yeah.
can't bring a phone with me.
Do you know his number, or do you want him to write numbers down?
You know my number by heart, I would hope.
Yeah, you
Okay.
got it. Yeah, just call.
Okay. All right, no problem. Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all know don't look
Love
good
you,
on my camera.
Dustin.
Y'all can know like this. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah,
How's it going?
let me relax. I'm gonna have to head down there with them and talk about some stuff that's going on. So I'm gonna go down there and talk about everything on the police. Okay? There we go. So give me 10.
I only can imagine what's going through this kid's head right now. Probably so confused, anxious. Again, like I said, we got to think these things through, man. We got to think when we plan to do something, you got to always weigh out the risk versus reward. And to do all this for $20,000 is absolutely insane in my mind.
But I'm okay now. Yeah, it'll be fine. The car keys,
So I don't know what it's for.
I don't know. Look at my bag right there.
When I called
Check in there.
out to represent her, he said he'll call me right back.
Okay.
So, because he does criminal. And then I called my other attorney,
Okay.
Check on the
right,
table in there. Check in my white tote bag.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
them?
yeah.
Okay, did you check the account?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'll call you. All right. I love you, honey. I'll see you later.
Little big man.
I'm gonna let you walk down to the car so you don't cut me in front of it.
Do you mind cooking here?
That's what I said. We can go right between the cars over here. If you're gonna go in this car over here.
This thing with all the shame, like I said, that this has brought onto the family. I'm sure neighbors are looking. You got to get handcuffed, put in the back of a paddy wagon, all for $20,000. And honestly, I don't even, really see it. It wasn't even. It doesn't, to me. Like I said, I don't know the full extent of the story. It doesn't even seem like she was in desperate times. I mean, you're living at home with family, so I mean, you're either not paying rent or paying very little rent. Obviously, you have children, you got mom and dad there, so you have family support. So to do this finesse for $20,000, it just doesn't make any sense. It's not even like your back was against the wall. You didn't have any other choice. It's like this was just greed.
Just place the car here for me. Did you search already? Had her take everything off.
Fraud, false statement to obtain reimbursement.
All of this for $20,000. But let me know what you think about this in the comments below. This will be a new series where we will be talking about PPP loan scammers getting caught. This is part 1. Part 2 will be dropping soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.